Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I would like to discuss about the design logo issue that has been thrown upon Instagram. Last week, Instagram released the new logo, which is very colorful, and it created an upstir among internet users, and so many people even managed to go along and create many spoofs about. Instagram is this amazing application you can run on your phone, and you can has been polarized by the many ability to catch pictures, place filters, and share among the internet, and link it with hashtags. And this continually creates many trends among topics. So pretty much you can take a picture of anything and post it on the internet and put a few hashtags, and it does create very good content. So I'm reading an article by the Guardian from May 11th, sorry. And title is Instagram unveils new logo, but it's not quite picture perfect. Photo sharing app unveils a new sunset color logo and a sleeker in-app look, but opinion is mixed. Now, it is some sort of drastic approach that Instagram has created. It's not anymore the old school vintage camera with which represent with a logo with more details than the current minimalistic approach they've taken. However, I'm a bit baffled over the fact that it's way over too simplified, and despite there are the element that it does kind of looks like a camera, the color choice, in my opinion, is a bit too drastic. The color choice is a gradient that you can literally do in a few seconds if you're not competent with Photoshop. Now, the colors range from warm to cold colors, from yellow to red, going through orange and blue to fuchsia, creating bits or purple. And these all color mixed together and focus in the center where the aperture of the camera logo is. It's a bit baffling, like I said before, because it's somehow very simple, too simple in my opinion. It looks like there wasn't much work done with it. And, going back and then looking at other logos that made companies famous, truly have some sort of message or pattern inside the logo. For example, if you take a look at the FedEx logo made by Lyndon Lisa, and it has a very nice narrative about the two colors, warm and cold colors, and we have the hidden arrow going from the left to the right, which is in the negative space in contrast with a positive space between the letter E and X, that not many people at the very first moment notice about. But there is where the artistic endeavor of the design of the creator comes to life. So there you go, that FedEx truly had spent quite a bit of money to get it, but it was a truly nice investment, going from the old original with a full name Federal Express. It also brought to the attention of many internet users that many other valuable solutions could have been adopted for this Instagram logo. For example, Forbes in the tech department has drafted a few option. An article from Forbes May 16 of today designed a response to the new Instagram logo with alternatives, and they're very nice. There are a few that are typically vector design, very nice. They go and replace the old camera, the old vintage camera, with the rainbow and the brown and beige color in a blue background. Some other went to the extent of using a gradient tool and use it with a low poly surface that enhances a few triangle shapes, and still using sort of a rainbow color going from cold to warm color. But in this case, it's actually very nice. This was done by Jack Kendall. It's quite interesting. Other one by Safa Paksu. It's still with that sort of faded green color, but it featured on Instagram at the bottom, but it's a round logo that has still the aperture and the dot featuring in the center. Then we see other one more minimalistic a bit by Leo and Green. This feature like a bit like gray and sort of like a blue minty color, like a water aqua green color, and it still featured the font above saying Instagram. And now they pretty much follow along, but still using the main vector shape with a square size round corner camera. And we have some other interpretation, like very psychedelic by Sam Bunny, who made still using the contrast between positive and negative space, although with a background, a more psychedelic approach. And it tells you how even like the internet was a bit disappointed by this. There was a BuzzFeed article. This came out 4 days ago, May 12, and it's poking at making fun of this very, very colorful logo. I don't think Instagram I've thought about twice. Anyway, there are like a few alternatives. Like here we have the Gap. So there's a Gap logo with the same font. Snapchat. Snapchat is actually not bad with the gradient tool. The Jordan. Starbucks. It looks like there's the mermaid fishing and white, and it's actually not bad at all. Make a look for more or less coffee, more exotic drinks. Wu-Tang, nice. Supreme, Tinder, not bad at Tinder. McDonald's, Twitter. Twitter's logo with a gradient tool is actually quite nice. And Beats by Dr. Dre. Playboy, no bad at all. The Playboy, and Facebook as well. Facebook is quite very easy to modify. It's actually no bad at all. Nirvana as well, nice. Coca-Cola, Nike, and Donald Trump. Look at that. Not bad at all. I mean, like for some companies, the use of the gradient tool it's quite appropriate. Especially in my opinion, if you think about something that has color ranging from warm to cold. Some color can come up and made a very sort of like exotic look. So things about like drink products, airline probably, or certain things like Playboy. This could be like a good application. Might play very well for their brand. And about branding, having like the solution from Instagram probably wasn't the best choice. Instagram, the meaning of Instagram is pictures, taking sharing moments. It's more about visually communicating. You're communicating with picture rather than words. Probably it should have been more about the simple thing. So let the image that you're training with your application, with your app, let it do. Don't focus too much on what is the aesthetic of your icon, of the logo. I mean, logo is always important. It's always probably the number one priority for a company. But it goes into be a bit distracting. It goes to sort of drift away from what Instagram is, and it totally put it towards a new sort of like markets, like Instagram now producing like tropical fruit juice or tropical popsicles or some sort of like tropical energy drink with tons of sugar and taurine in it. Now, I don't know like if Instagram will stick with this. Most likely it will, even though it's sort of like fan spoof with the alternatives or the internet poking fun of it. I think that even though this is negative publicity, it's still publicity. This still made out creating sort of like major vibes, major exposure for Instagram. I doubt that unless with some arcane motivation, I doubt that Instagram will change. A company doesn't simple asks for a designer company to create a logo, rush it through a company as big as Instagram, because Instagram has been bought by Facebook, and I don't think they will rethink about it and will stay with that. We'll see what other major response we'll get from the internet. We'll stick with it. It's still, there's no publicity. It's not bad publicity. It's actually still publicity for them. It will generate more traffic. And this will generate more viewers, more interest. It will make like more value for the company. But nonetheless, it's really fun that this article about BuzzFeed, Ms. MK, posted through to Twitter at Forever Malone. Was really impressed with all the time and effort that I went to redesign the Instagram logo, and it shows like a Microsoft Word with a gradient tool on the back, like a background featuring the same colors, and the text feature, click to add title and click to add subtitles. So very, very funny. I'll always see what this, if anything, will change. We'll keep you updated, and we'll see if truly Instagram is going to regret or stick with that, or if they're going to spawn way more funny like tropical logos.